Moonlight Magic is a horse that Jim and his team have been very, very excited about from the very beginning. You know, he won his 2 races as a 2-year-old really well. He then went to Leopardstown in very, very heavy ground, got beaten and came back with the dirty scope, and then went back to Leopardstown and won his Derby trial really well. So as a racehorse, he's done nothing wrong on the track. He's a fantastic looking horse. And as you say, he has the most amazing pedigree, being by Cape Cross out of Mellica, who was 3rd in the Oaks, and from a great, great family of Allegretta and Galileo and See the Stars and everything else. So yeah, a really exciting prospect.
And as you say, he was beaten on his comeback run, but scoped badly afterwards, so you wouldn't put that down to the ground?
Not at all. I mean, I would think the ground probably wasn't perfect, and that ground, if there was an issue, if he did have a bit of mucus in him, that ground would have found it. So you could argue it's as much to do with the ground, but ultimately no, he's a quality horse, and as far as he's concerned, he's done nothing wrong.
And Bolger sounded very confident after his win in the Derrinstown trial. Are the vibes still that strong in the run up to the race?
Very much so. And no, you know, to me, he's a very, very strong card to play here on Derby Day, and very much looking forward to it.
And just a word on Cloth of Stars, we saw him working earlier. What are you hearing from Andre Fabre about that one?
Well, Andre has been very happy with him. You know, I was in Saint-Cloud and saw him win the Prix Greffieux, and you have to say that, you know, he quickened away nicely at the end and was doing his best work at the end. He beat Robin of Navan, who's a Group 1 winner, who admittedly was having his first start, but ultimately he's gone and he's done it well, and it was a definite winner of a Derby trial, and we haven't seen too many of those. So again, he's another one, deserves to take his chance. He's trained by a master, and fingers crossed we'll have a good result.
What would be your dream conditions on Derby Day?
Perfect ground, which there's a very good chance we'll have.
And looking at the opposition, who are the ones you fear?
I think at the end of the day you have to respect so many of them. I don't remember a year when there have been so many possibles, and you know, there are too many to mention. There are plenty of horses that have great chances.